Genshin has had one big problem for a while. The lack of off-field pyro options. Patch 6.2 finally attempts to fix that with Durin, a new pyro sub-DPS built around a team buff called Hex Resonance. And today, we've got another 50-50 to win, so let's try to pull Durin and max him out. Right, I believe it's time that we actually send some wishes. Now, we are on a 50-50, and historically speaking, on this fine account, my luck is terrible. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win the 50-50 today, and I probably have to swipe, and it's not ideal. Oh, but I really want Durin, so let's send it. We have some backup wishes here in the form of this, and I think we have like 7 pity, so let's get it. We're hoping for... Well, I have C6 Bennett, I have C6 Farazan, so I guess only Yehoda is something that interests me, but... I don't know if I even want to build Yehoda, because I have some other plans to use my resources. But anyways, this is 16 pity. That's a refund. 26 pity. Yeah, I'll take a fav. God, I really want to win this 50. I'm so over just lose streaking. Like, come on, MiHoYo. MiHoYo Entertainment. Just please. Oh, there we go. First Yehoda. I'm happy with that. That's good. That's very good. Yeah. Great. The bell. I forgot what pity we're at already because I've just been yapping it away. Next one is probably a 5-star. If not the one after, I don't know. Yeah, probably the next one. Lion's Roar. I like this weapon. You can actually use this on Durin if you weren't aware, but we're not going to use a Lion's Roar today. I think this is a 5-star. Capturing Radiance again? What? How? I got saved by Dawei. God bless. God bless. Yes!
It's been a long time.
Yes!
I'm Durin.
Hello, Durin. And hello, Bennett. We didn't have to buy poles. Like, that's the most important part. We have 206 star glitter, 41 in the bank for Columbina. Yeah, let's build this character. I'm currently on my Raiden team because I kind of want to play some Raiden today. Because Durin is so versatile. You can do so many things with Durin. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. You can put Durin everywhere. Yeah, so, teams. There's so many things you can do. And because a lot of these characters like Fischl and Mona and Sucrose and Albedo and you name it, got buffed, we have some homework to do in the name of this. This is very important. It is very imperative that we get this. We also need to do the homework for Sucrose. So yeah, characters got buffed for the first time in the history of the game, including, but not limited to, Mona. But this is a problem because I only have a level 20 Mona. That's another video in and of itself because I want to fully focus on Mona for a video and show you what I can do with her. Hex Resonance is a thing that buffs Hex characters, and these 3 are Hex characters, including Albedo, Sucrose, Razor, probably some others that I'm forgetting, but really the most important thing here is Fischl, because Fischl is already incredibly powerful. So we have an overload core that is absolutely capable of shredding anything in its path. And I'm talking, you can put in Chlorend. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. I can't even put into words how long I've been waiting for a Chlorend team that actually feels nice to play. And I feel like Durin might finally be that. Now, not only can you do that, maybe Raiden is saved wherever she is. There we go. Maybe Raiden is saved. Maybe we can do this. But I have also been hearing some rumors that Razor is better than Raiden, because Razor is one of the characters that got buffed, and he is a Hexarai character. Now, I would love to show you the interface for the resonance. I don't know how to access it, but it is there. It is there. So Durin also gets some buffs from being a Hexarai character, which is this. So we have some homework to do before we build. Well, actually, we're going to build the character first, but before we get into any showcases, we have some homework to do, and then we will be able to do more with the character. Simple? Yeah, that's simple enough. All right, so glider check. What do we got here? Inazuma is purple, but the gold doesn't really fit here. I don't know. What about this? The McDonald's glider. How does this look? Can you spin faster, please? I don't fully love that. No, I don't. I don't like the net. Well, actually, maybe I like the Natland wings a little bit. He doesn't really have a lot of fitting wings. The dragon spine wings would make the most sense, would they not? Considering Durin is the dragon who died or got killed by Dvalin, I think, in Dragon Spine. Sure. Since he doesn't have something that is like super color coordinated for this, we might as well go with the lore accurate version here. For this video, I'm actually finally, after 1,000 million years, I'm gonna use this silly training guide. So we're gonna go get him to 90. What do we need? We need to kill Land Rovers, and we need pyrocrystals, and we do need flowers. Weapons and artifacts are sorted. I'm gonna talk about artifacts and weapons a little bit after I'm done getting him to 90, and talents should be more or less sorted. Let's go get some flowers. Let's go get some flowers. So yeah, if you're looking for reasons to pull Durin, just know that he is... There's no one good thing that he does, because he's so versatile. And I feel like lately it's been so rare that we get characters that can do that. So I'm just excited to have versatility on my account. I love getting characters that I can put almost everywhere and they're going to be useful. It's just good. It feels good. It feels really nice, and it feels like it's super worth my primo gems. Now, as for what other things that, like, obviously I did take a couple weeks off my main account, but I've been working super hard on my alt account, just exploring nodkrai again. I'm trying to get 100% there again, and I did manage to do the exploration event for the extra primo gems just in the nick of time before this patch came out, and my alt account plans are pretty set in stone for... I want to try and get Durin on my alt as well, because like I said, he's very versatile and just a great pull in general. And then after Durin, I'm gonna try and get Columbina. So yeah, that's the plans for my alt account. I made a video some months ago, maybe like a half a year ago or whatever, where I was fixing my alt account. But unfortunately, in that video, I pulled Kokomi, and Kokomi just wasn't a good enough pull to carry me in the abyss, and I got my ass handed to me. So yeah, this time I'm taking it... I'm giving it much more time, and I want to make sure that I actually get some character pulls into the video that are like meta defining, that are actually strong enough where I can bring them to the abyss and they're actually going to do something for me. So yeah, that's why the alt video is going to take longer than December. It's probably going to be out in the same patch that Columbina releases, because I do want to get Columbina as like the grand finale before I tackle any content on that account. So yeah, that's the alt account plan. I can't find these remaining flowers. I need to put one of these characters on the team who can find flowers for me. Lauma, come here. Lauma's fat ass. Bonk. There we go. We need 4 more. You're gonna tell me we actually ran out of flowers already? Oh, goodness me. Do I have any friends online, or are these people just all using their flowers for Durin as well? Who do I ask? I actually don't know. Akira. So I've been studying Japanese, but I don't know. My Japanese is not very good. Let's ask this person. Where did they go? There it is. Yeah, so I've been studying Japanese. It is hard. It's difficult. It is very difficult. Declined? Oh, goodness me. God, I just need flowers, bro. What about you? Yes, surely they can give me their flowers. Can I have some Durin flowers? Hell yeah. Great. Thank you. We're gonna go back to the cemetery. Back to the cemetery. I think I only need 4 anyways, so yeah. But, you know, since we're here, we might as well take a couple extras. Grab these. Make sure everything is squeaky clean. And then maybe just get these ones in the middle. And then be on my merry way and build Durin. And boom, the final one. All right. Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you for letting me pick your flowers. What do we have? We need to kill this thing. It's there. Okay, track and guide. Sure. Oh, I actually know exactly where he is. Yeah. We have some 5 primo gems here just waiting for us. Thank you very much. And time to challenge this thing. I don't know. What do we actually want to play here? What's gonna kill it fast and cozy? Mizuki? I actually don't know. Let's just try it out. Just see what happens. Oh, here's a pyro bar. All right, let's read. Receiving pyro attacks. Well, who would have guessed? Well, I mean, it's killing it fairly quickly, but it's not quick enough. I might bring some pyro after all. Well, I mean, it was fairly... Wow. Voice crack of the century. Fairly straightforward that was. So yeah, we need 46 of these. Let's get locked in. Let's get locked in here. Oh, yes, we wanted this. We definitely want that. Oh, okay, we have plenty of these. Didn't even realize we had that many.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
Right. Merry Christmas. I don't know why I just said that. There we go. 46 out of 46. No extras whatsoever. I love seeing that. Okay, let us head to Mondstadt because that's the place to be right now. Actually, it's not the place to be. The place to be is the Dragon Spine. God, I haven't been here in like a hot minute. And I mean like the most sizzling hot minute. God, so good. Dragon Spine soundtrack. Who's with me? All right, Durin. Character Ascension. Everything looks fine. We just need to craft these. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's just get him to 90 first. And also perhaps put him on the team. That would be mighty fine. I love that I just call it dragon. Well, I mean, he is a dragon. He's a fearsome dragon. Level up. Bonk. There we go. There we go, level 90 Durin. Artifacts. Well, actually, no, let's do the weapon first, because this is quite simple for me. I'm just gonna use Wolfang. That's it. I'm just thinking, is there like a good alternative that you could be using? You can use Lion's Roar. You can definitely use Lion's Roar. My main character, my Traveler, is not gonna have a weapon, though, after I steal this, which is unfortunate, but that's something I just have to fix later. Artifacts. Now, I made a whole video, Strongboxing Emblem of Severed Fate, which is a set that you can use on him, but he is most certainly gonna get his own signature set in a patch or so, surely, right? I mean, it's just an Inefa situation is how I'm thinking about this, but yeah, so what can you do if you don't want to use Emblem of Severed Fate? You can use Noblesse Emblem. You can also use something like Crimson Witch of Flames and Noblesse 2-piece. So you can do something like this. Yeah, so there's a lot of options that you can do. Now, I don't know if I want to use Noblesse. So the reason you would use Noblesse is if you don't have anyone on the team who can use it, which is I don't know if that's going to happen because I kind of want to use Bennett, and my Bennett is always on Noblesse. But right now, I'm going to plonk that on, Goblet. This is something we might want to actually reroll. Because, look, it's a 4-line start, and we only got 1 crit roll. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Just do it right now. This is like the most insane piece you've ever seen. Alright, I'll take it. Sure. Goodness! Holy! Yes, sir! Like, what is my Pyro Goblet luck? What the? Like, what? What was he looking like? Holy. 64. 64. 244. I kind of want to have more crit rates, like at least 70% crit rate, right? We could level this, because I do plan to use this in the future. So let's give this a little pop. ER, okay, not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. Crit rate, yes, we need all into crit rate, not the flat HP. No. God. But it's just so mid. It is so middling. Okay, so something with a bit more crit rate is what I'm thinking here. That has more crit rate. This is a decent amount of crit rate, actually. Is there anything with like over 10 crit rate? No, we're definitely entering like bad piece territory here. Why is this locked? That's terrible. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think this is better, honestly. Just having another crit rate roll. 66. Okay, maybe it's not. I mean, he's only a sub DPS, so he doesn't absolutely need to have the perfect crit ratio, but I kind of want to reach at least 70%, if that makes sense. Do we steal Ayaka's sand? Are we mean? 70 to 32. And then what does that put Ayaka on? 6.2. It's not like I play her anymore, unfortunately. Maybe one day we're gonna get like an Inazuma resonance that's gonna buff old Inazuma characters, and she'll be useful again, but right now, yeah, she is definitely super fallen off. But yeah, I think this might be the build for now. Not bad. Good golly, this goblet. Like, what do you mean I just got this? Well, my goblet RNG lately has just been criminal. It's been criminal. But yeah, let's do talents. So, like I said at the start of the video, there's this new thing called the Hex Resonance, which you can obtain by doing these little mini quests called Witch's Homework. I had to take a detour and make sure my Durin and Fischl were both done with their homework before unleashing this terror team into the abyss. That's cool. Okay, so now we have the Durin buff. Increases all the effects of the Ascension talent Light Manifest by the Divine Calculus, except duration, by 75%. Huge upgrade even. Absolutely gigantic upgrade. Elemental Burst to 9. Let's do that. Bonk. There we go. We have some Fischl homework to do after this as well. So we're gonna go do that. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. Boom. And now the skill. Make sure that's all good and ready to go. Very interestingly, he gains energy regen from leveling the skill. I think that's the first time ever that's actually a thing. Okay, so Durin is now more or less complete, but we have Fischl homework that we need to go do, so let's go get on with that. Alright, Fischl, relax. Okay, so after doing a little bit of snooping and digging for like day 1 calcs and stuff, this talent urges you to get as close to 2.5k attack as possible, which might make attack goblet a super worthwhile thing to consider here. But I can't find any conclusive information whether you want to actually run a pyro damage or if you want to... Because, like, obviously the pyro damage, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This is not a math channel. I'm definitely a noob when it comes to this. But we do have an option here in the form of this. So I'm going to level this and hopefully we hit some good stats. And since it is on emblem, sorry, not emblem, it is on noblesse, it's not like a catastrophic thing. It's kind of mid, but it's attack. But the game seems to really want to put him on pyro damage. Like, that's how it sorts them. Pyro attack percent. But it's sorting for pyro percent. Anyways, we can do this. There's no reason we can't. And then we do have some pieces that we could probably level here as well. Yeah, let's level this. See if we get some good stuff going. Just want to hit crit rate. Nice. I mean, yeah, sure, crit rate. So much ER, man. Now he doesn't look as impressive, and he has way too much ER, but he's closer to 2.5k attack, which might be better. I ain't gonna lie, it might be better than this. Thanks to a couple people in my Discord for letting me know that this interplay of talents and stats exists, because I was completely clueless until then. Can I just jump? No, not quite. That would have been cool. Dude, imagine if the dragon could fly, though. Who's with me? Like, imagine if this dragon could just fly. Like, imagine that. Kind of a shame if attack percent tends to be better, because what's... I rolled that pyro goblet so well. I rolled it so well, so... I guess someone else will end up using it then. Maybe a Mavica off-piece. I wonder how much better Raiden is. Maybe Raiden's best team is this team, actually, at this point. We're gonna have to do some testing once the homework is complete. Alright. Sick. Official stuff unlocked. So, what even actually is this? So, she's now a Hex character. We have unlocked the Hex Resonance, which I believe maybe we can see in the character menu, maybe? Yes. So, these two are Hex characters, which means that they will buff each other when they are in a team together. So, what does this actually do? So, in our case, we get 22% attack. And I wonder if that attack buff counts towards Durin's this thing. I'm just guessing here. Beautiful. Okay. Now we have a team. So let's do some testing. Okay, second side of the Abyss. Now, it's one of those times again where the Abyss isn't like tailor-made for Durin just yet because it's like a week after, but that's okay. We can still try out some stuff and we can try out things on the overworld, so it's not really a big deal, but I just wanted to let you know that. So yes, I want to play some Raiden Overload, but that's just what I want to do right now. So hopefully we can see some cool results. Raiden hit for 180k. That's the highest crit on my whole account with this character. Not kidding, by the way. like quite literally is.
Illusion shattered. Ha! Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Was that 240k? Are you joking me? I've never done this much damage on Raiden.
Turning point in.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons.
Wish me.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
231k. I'm not gonna do this in time because my first side was so weak. And I've already, you know, timed this. But okay. Oh, I'm so excited now. Now we're gonna time that. I think the highest crit on my Raiden I've ever seen is like 145k or something, you know? Whoa, okay. Alright. Now we're talking. Now we're actually cooking. We are actually cooking. Okay. Now we're gonna own this. Now we're gonna just slay with Raiden. I cannot believe Raiden is doing this much damage.
Now you shall perish. You asked for it. Get it, Raiden.
Stay back. Turning point.
There is no escape.
Dude, Durin has made Raiden not garbage. Durin has made her good. I'm so happy. What do you mean? What do you mean? I finally, I can finally bring this character to the abyss and it's not just a complete troll. Alright, let's see if we can do a full clear here. No! The fat fuck is still my worst enemy. We're gonna try that again. Uh-oh.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall
Still gonna do this. Yeah, we still timed it. I play so badly against the Frost Knight Hera. That's the problem. It's not even the second side. Raiden is doing more than freaking Nefer. I forgot what the boss here is.
shine down. Stop right there.
As you wish me.
Oh, Raiden doesn't have energy. Very interesting.
No rest for the wicked.
Torn to oblivion. Ha!
200k burst.
There is no escape.
Dude, I think he's in resistance. God dang it. How annoying is that? We don't have a shield to dodge his attack. So I'm gonna iframe it.
Will prevail. Drop your weapon.
Stay back. The story has only just.
By royal Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Okay, so that's 36 stars with Raiden and a terrible Nefer on the first side. Durin is really good. Durin has fixed my Raiden. I'm not even exaggerating. This is not clickbait. Maybe we try Chlorend now. But this is a problem, because I don't... These are noblesse. We're losing value here. We're gonna try something else. I think I'm dead ass gonna just do this. So now Durin does more personal damage, but he's not 2.2k attack anymore, which might be not good, but I don't know, who knows. Let's give Chlorend a shot. Chlorend is one of those characters on my account, by the way, who deserves better. Because this is what we're working with, and it's so bad. It's like criminally bad. I freaking love this dragon.
Wings of darkness. Justice will prevail. Stop. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
This boss is so aggressive, but we're doing more damage than Raiden, of course. I mean, Chlorend is better than Raiden. Right, let's try not to die this time. Chlorend without a shield is definitely a little bit shaky. I'll say that much. Oh, I forgot to aim in. That is not good.
Shoot on sight.
Story has only just begun.
Final warning.
Dude, I forgot to aim in again. I'm so bad at this game. Corin just can't get any damage in because this boss is so aggressive.
Drop your weapon.
Okay, there we go. Now we can actually do a burst.
Ready.
That's damage. I'm not gonna do the full run because it takes so long. But like, Overload, this team core, official Durin Chevy, holy moly. For this next bit, I wanted to test Durin outside of Overload, starting with mixing Overload and Vaporize in an Overvape team. It probably isn't ideal, and some team building wizards will surely come up with whatever is better, but it was performing well enough.
Going in. Oz reveals I.
I mean, something is dealing an absolute buttload of damage, and I don't know what that was. Now, since I wasn't prepared to on-field Durin for this video, his normal attack is only level 5. And even with Bennett Burst and Infusion, the results weren't stellar. I also think it's just difficult to land the right vapes with that many auras on the target, so that might be a Yelan angle. Right. Maybe Farina just needs some ER. Well, I mean, she's on pipe. Typically, like, full rotations, it's not a problem. Okay, there we go. Burst obtained. Bennett Burst.
Darkness.
Official.
No, not yet.
Durin.
Shadow. Back.
Okay, that was good damage. So I ended up going back to the Ascension material boss and discovered some interesting things about it in the process. I do have to say that Overload is by far the most impressive thing that I did today with Durin, but I have many plans for Vaporize in the coming days. I'm just super glad that my Raiden isn't completely mega benched anymore, even if Optimal Chlorend or C6 Razor can be marginally better.
Shine down. You asked for it. Final warning.
Leave it to me. Turning point in Midnight Phantasm.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Illusion shattered. Justice will prevail. Drop your
Watch out! The story has only just begun.
shadow, Raiden. Let night fall.
So I don't understand. How did I hit 230k in the Abyss with Raiden? Because it wasn't a weakness. And if we look at these buffs, where's Musgrave? There we go. If we look at these buffs on each side, it's Lunar Bloom and it's normal Pyro. Like, there's no reason for us to hit 230k. What are the blessings? Normal attack Pyro damage. But we were like dunking on Raiden. It was just doing so much damage. Oh well, I don't know. No, I actually do know. Nemesis of Coppelius doesn't have any special base resistances against Electro, or any element except Cryo for that matter. The Mechanized Fortress we just fought has 70% base resistance before weakened, meaning I was hitting considerably lower with Raiden. In any case, should you pull Durin? I think you genuinely should. I'm gonna get Durin on my alt account as well. I'm in love with this character, I'm in love with how versatile he is, and he doesn't even have his best artifact set yet. This is definitely guaranteed one of those Inefa cases where a character comes out that is super strong, but doesn't have the artifact set. Now, Inefa is like a living proof that it doesn't matter, because Inefa, even at the beginning, before she had her artifact set, was really good. Now, Durin, I think, is arguably even better, and the artifact set will make him even better. So, yeah. Should you get Durin? I think absolutely you should get Durin. Is Durin gonna fit on every single account in the game? I don't think so. If you're like a super cryo main and you just play Skirk, probably not. You know, you don't really care about Durin. But if you have Fischl, which, you know, everyone has at least C0 Fischl, right? If not, you can get one for free from the Witch's Homework. Durin is genuinely these two characters should help you drastically in the early game, and even way into the late game. Just started storming. But yeah, it also helps that if you have C6 Chevrus, this is a really good constellation. These three characters create one of the strongest Overload cores that we've ever seen, which is making my Raiden 36 star the Abyss with really bad Nefer gameplay. So, honestly, yeah, you should get Durin. My Raiden is pretty well built. That is something to keep in mind. I don't think you can make really bad Raiden suddenly pop off, because Raiden is still quite, you know, dependent on a good CV. Which, by the way, this is not even that great, because it's... I don't crit as often as I would like to, but... My Raiden is like top 3%, I think. Maybe a little bit better. So yeah, for day one Durin is pretty good. I'm very happy with this character. Now, as for the artifacts, I know it doesn't matter because we're gonna get a signature set for him. I most preferred using him on 2-piece to be completely honest with you. This just felt really good. What am I missing here? I'm missing the goblet. Yeah. So for the attack percent and the pyro damage for personal damage, I didn't really feel that much of a difference, but maybe you can spot the difference in the video. Yeah, so that's the Durin video. I'm gonna do a follow-up with Mona, but I gotta raise her, I gotta pre-farm some stuff, so that's gonna be coming out in probably a week, maybe 8 days or so, and then I have some account fixing videos to work on, so this was Durin. Definitely, if you can, you should get him. Yeah. That's all I have for you today. If at any point you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.